Hello friends, so welcome to another transit video. This year has been the year of transit. First it was Saturn transited to Sagittarius in November 2016, but again it got retrograde and moved back to Scorpio. And now in October 2017 it will again come back to Sagittarius. So it's a year of Saturn transit, it's a year of Jupiter transit, which I've already done. My last two videos has been on Jupiter transit, and now in August 18th the north node of the moon and the south node of the moon will also transit. That is, Rahu and Ketu will also transit. Rahu will move to Cancer from Leo, and Ketu will move to Capricorn from Aquarius. I think you're aware that Rahu and Ketu always move in the retrograde manner, hence, they will move one sign backward. So currently, they are in Rahu is in Leo and Ketu is in Aquarius. So Rahu will move to Cancer and Ketu will move to Capricorn. Now, what exactly is Rahu and what exactly is Ketu? Now, Rahu is a planet of imagination, is a planet of expansion, but imagination and expansion in a wrong way. Now, wherever Rahu is placed in your natal chart, it kind of wants that particular thing desperately in this life. Hence, it has come, or that person is has taken birth this year to achieve that aspect of life. So, for example, if Rahu is present in second house, a person desperately wants more wealth. A person desperately wants love from family, attachment from family. A person wants to communicate with the whole world. Now, what happens with this is, even if the person is getting wealth, he is not satisfied because he is desperate to get more and more. Hence, he looks for shortcut methods to achieve that. Hence, when I say it's about imagination and expansion, it kind of imagine more than what it really wants, and hence it suffers. Now, that's why Rahu is not considered to be a benefic but is considered to be a malefic. Similarly, Ketu, which is a headless planet, which has the sign is, if you have seen Ketu's sign, it's about a being which doesn't have a head. So what is Ketu? Ketu is what you have already achieved in your previous birth. You have already done that, you are already satisfied with that. That comes easy to us. That comes easy to us wherever it is placed. That aspect of life is comes easy to us. Hence, there is a lot of boredom attached to it. Hence, there is a lot of, you get kind of bored after some time. If it is present in 10th house, Ketu is present in 10th house, then you get bored of your job, you get bored of your work life, because it is in the 10th house, and 10th house is about your career, is about your workplace. Hence, you get bored of that fact. Now, also, the other thing about Ketu is also a spiritual planet, but spiritual planet in a very wrong way. uh, Jupiter is also a spiritual planet. If Jupiter is well placed, you will go the righteous way, you will do good things, you will look for higher learning, you will move the path of spirituality. But what happens when Ketu is strong in your chart, or when you go through a Ketu Mahadasha, what happens is that the materialistic world, Ketu takes away the materialistic world from you. It You go through a lot of difficulties related to your materialistic world, that the attachment reduces, the attachment with the material world reduces. Hence, you go to the path of spirituality. So you go through to spirituality in a very wrong way. Now, I've already explained a lot about Ketu and Rahu as a planet. You can go through those videos. But here, let's talk about transit. Let's talk about Rahu transit to Cancer and Ketu transit to uh, Capricorn. How will that be for different moon sign? As I've already said before in my transits video, for me, transit is extremely important from where your moon is placed. So I usually look, of course, ascendant is important. I'm not denying that fact. But for me, the most important factor to look at transit is your moon sign. So now, before we go to each moon sign, let's understand how is Rahu in Cancer and how is Ketu in Capricorn. Now, in the natural zodiac or in the Kalachakra chart, Cancer is the fourth house or is the fourth sign, whereas Capricorn is the 10th house of the 10th sign. So what does fourth house or fourth sign represents? It's a very emotional sign, right? Cancer is a very emotional sign, and fourth house represents your mother, your homeland, your vehicles, your peace of mind, etc. And it's the ruler of fourth house is Moon. Now, Moon and Rahu do not go well at all. Rahu doesn't do well with most of the planets, but with Moon, it's kind of very difficult. Rahu doesn't. Rahu considers Moon to be its kind of its enemy. So and eclipse happens because of the association of Rahu and Moon and Sun. So Rahu doesn't do well in Cancer because it's, you can get emotionally very disturbed. Your peace of mind, because you so desperately want peace of mind, you'll always be tensed. Even if you're getting good things in your life, you will still be expecting more. Hence the peace of mind will not be there. Hence Rahu moving to fourth house or Cancer isn't really a great thing. Similarly, Ketu. Now, Ketu is moving to Capricorn. Capricorn is 10th sign or 10th house, which is about work, which is a laborious house, which is about work, which is about, and it is ruled by Saturn, which is again a planet of service. So, 10th house is about your workplace, your career, and so on. Now, Ketu in 10th house, as I have explained in this video earlier also, Ketu in 10th house can make you bored of your work life. It can make you change job very very fast. Hence, Ketu is also not comfortable in Capricorn. But this transit can have different effect for different moon sign. Usually, the transit in third house, sixth house, and 11th house, particularly third house and sixth house of Rahu, is considered to be really auspicious. 11th house also is considered to be really auspicious. So, if the third house transit of Rahu is considered to be auspicious, then the ninth house transit of Ketu is considered to be auspicious. Similarly, if sixth house transit of Rahu is considered to be auspicious, then 12th house transit of Ketu is also considered to be auspicious. So let's go sign by sign. The first sign is Aries. For Aries moon sign people, Rahu will transit over your fourth house and Ketu will transit over your 10th house. Now, I have already explained that it's a difficult transit because Rahu doesn't do well in fourth house and Ketu doesn't do well in 10th house. So you may think of changing job, you may not like your workplace, you may have disturbance in your peace of mind, you may have some kind of tiff with your mother. So you have to be careful of those things, and you may get emotionally disturbed. So take care of that fact. So that's important. Now let's come to the second moon sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus, Rahu moves to the third house and Ketu moves to the ninth house. This is a good transit for Taurus moon sign people. It's a very, very good transit because Rahu is very comfortable in the third house and Ketu is comfortable in the ninth house. It can make a person spiritual. You may travel long distance journey, mostly for pilgrimage or for higher learning. You will be courageous. You may try and put in a lot of hard work. You will get a lot of results, and so on. So it's a good transit. Now let's come to the third moon sign. And in this video, I'll be talking about the first six moon sign. In the next video, I'll be talking about the last six moon sign. So in this video, I'll cover from Aries till Virgo, and in the next video, I'll cover from Libra till Pisces. Now, the next moon sign is Gemini. For Gemini moon sign people, Rahu is transiting to your second house and Ketu is transiting to your eighth house. Now, again, Rahu is not really well in second house. You need to control your speech. You may be a spendthrift, so reduce your spend. Be careful of what you are spending, and but this is a good time because Ketu is in the eighth house. You may go into spiritual things. You will do well if you are spiritually inclined. It will definitely help you because Rahu is not greatly placed, though Ketu is kind of okay in eighth house still. So be careful, be more spiritual, and you kind of will reduce the difficulties which will happen because of this transit. Of course, you're going through a great Jupiter transit, so that will help you a lot. Now let's come to the next moon sign, that is Cancer. Now, Again, for Cancer, Jupiter, Rahu is transiting over your first house and Ketu is transiting over your seventh house. Rahu is not comfortable in the first house, neither is Ketu comfortable in the seventh house. So you need to slow down. You need not imagine a lot of things. Rahu, because first house is about yourself, Rahu may take you to, may make you fame hungry, or you may be always thinking about I, me, myself, which is not good. Hence, you need to be careful of that thing. You should not hallucinate or imagine a lot about yourself. You need to be careful. Even in relationship, you need to be careful because Ketu is not comfortable in 7,000. Ketu is not a planet of relationship. So be careful about your relationship. Take those things more easily, and tact. If there is some fights in any kind of relationship, be more tactful to handle those things. That's very important. Now let's move to the next moon sign, that is Leo. For Leo moon sign people, Rahu is in the 12th house and Ketu is in the 6th house. Now that's not a great transit again. And to be honest with you, Rahu and Ketu transit in most houses are not really good, except for those three houses which I've talked about. And there are a few more houses as well. I mean, 10th house is also a decent transit. Now, now, Leo moon sign people, because Rahu is transiting the 12th house and Ketu is transiting the 6th house, be careful of your enemies. Ketu doesn't do well in the 6th house, so enemies may take you for granted. Because Ketu is a headless planet, it is not comfortable and it may not know who the correct person is. So be careful of that. Be careful of, from a disease point of view, from health point of view. Take care of your health. Eat good food. Do a lot of exercise. Do not get into tiff. Rahu in 12th house, there are possibilities of having some kind of problem related to police, related to jails, and so on. Of course, a lot of things has to be afflicted for that to happen. But generally, be careful of those things. The good thing about this transit, though, is you may travel to foreign land. There is a possibility that because of you may get a new assignment and move to a foreign land, or you may get transferred from your job, or you may get a job outside your country if you're interested to move out of the country. This is a good time to do so. So please take advantage of that. That's a good thing about this transit. Now let's come to the final moon sign for this video, that is the sixth moon sign, that is Virgo. For Virgo, the transit is happening. Rahu is transiting your 11th house and Ketu is transiting your 5th house. Now again, this is a good transit, though not a great transit. No, not as good as a transit as a third and a ninth transit, or a sixth Rahu and a 12th Ketu transit, but still it's a good transit. You may get a lot of gains. You may get a lot of monetary gains. Usually, I have said before also, malefics do really well in the 11th house. So that benefit you will get. You may get a lot of benefits because Rahu is transiting the 10th house. You may get a lot of monetary benefits, but there can be some problems related to your children. So be careful of that, because Ketu doesn't really do well in 5th house. So be careful of that factor. Take care of them, and you know take good care of them, and try to maintain a good relationship with them, or else it's considered to be a good transit. So that's it, guys, for this part of the video. I have already explained how will this transit be from Aries till Virgo. In the next video, I'll be talking about the transit of Rahu and Ketu for Libra moon sign people till Pisces moon sign people. Thank you for watching my video. Do take care of yourself. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel. Please share my video. Tada, bye bye.